Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 tournament battle. This is round 3 out of 5 of the 3rd Century Crisis Tournament. It's one of a paired match against Karez, Germanic tribes, 260. It's Roman, 197. Right, so currently sitting in first place, that doesn't mean that much yet after just 2 rounds. Looking at Karez's tournament history, it's pretty short. At the completed tournaments, all the scores are within the top quarter to third. So that means he's competent, but it probably means if I pay attention and don't screw up too badly, I don't have too much to worry about. Okay, so Romans can get better cavalry than we can get, including cataphracts. A smaller light infantry wing, but they do get massed archers. They actually get medium foot. We don't get any. Better heavy foot, although it is expensive. Artillery, which would be a problem for our cavalry. Key terrain, hill, 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 rough, rough. So if he tries to defend the rough with auxilia, that would be kind of annoying. We'd have to find a way to avoid it while making contact with the infantry. Those of you who watch me regularly will be unsurprised to see that I've maxed on skirmishers and cavalry. I've gotten a fair amount of warbands maxed on the superior. So our cavalry can sweep into this open, and we'll try to take these hills and then seek battle in open terrain, avoiding the auxilia infested rough ground. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens in practice. Alright, what do we got? Max on arty, auxiliaries, archers, some lights. Not a ton. Cataphracts, that's no surprise. Quite a bit of heavy foot of good quality. Given that, do we want to move towards confrontation immediately? Or do we want to trust that we will win the missile duel and try to stretch the flank? I'm not sure. Right. Oops. Well, that's fine. I mean, slightly annoying, but not a huge deal. This is a decision. I think we will hang back and see what the cavalry can do. We'll also dispatch light javelin men to help with the flank work. Don't think they're going to be terribly helpful in a head-on fight. So we're going to yield these two hills and try to build an advantage on the wing. Next turn. Right, temporarily peel off while we wait for our javelin-toting friends to show up. Turns, if we get shot at, we don't get the enfilade penalty there. So, yeah, wait for them to turn up and then we'll try to push this again. Next turn. Looking pretty defensive. But we might be able to do something about that still. Let's keep out of the way until we get our reinforcements over there. Probably fight to hold this hill, but we'll see. He might also just be trying to post up here and then shoot at me, but if he does that, I mean, I could just turn around and leave while I let this develop and fall back instead to here. Next turn. All right. Then 3 moves I think we'll be able to actually do work. 1, 2, and then contact. Alright, do I stand my ground here? Under potential artillery bombardment, or get ready to run? Let's get ready to run. We don't actually have to commit to that. But if we want to, then we can leave rapidly this way. You know what? Screw this. More skirmishers to the wing. Do I want to bother with any? These are all armored targets. I'm going to say no. Should have done this sooner. Alright, we're going to send all skirmishers and cavalry down this way and try to pressure this so that if he moves forward, we can get flanks in. Or if he stands, we can kind of work this, try to get behind before pushing. Next turn. Okay, since this is going to take time to develop, we should probably leave here. If they go there, then we could still flee. Honestly, if they go there, then maybe I turn around and fight. Then again, there is the issue of the artillery. Okay, yeah, we're leaving. You may have this hill. Next turn. They're gonna hold, that's interesting. Does that unit flee yet? Yes, it does. We should be able to catch them in the open then. Lovely. Then we can prepare to harass these archers while remaining out of the immediate direct fire arc. Although with that in mind, where does that put us? This is a bit tempting, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It sure is. Okay, one unit can be exposed to shooting. Artillery, very annoying. Continue to leave here. Goodbye. But we can be still kind of ready to turn around here, depending on what happens. Okay, next turn, everybody else can move forward and start applying pressure on these massed archers. That'll hopefully allow us a little bit more flexibility still. Next turn. That's fine. You can take that hill. To pull them back. Okay. They hold firm. Too bad. Catch them out. Very good. Nice. Apply the pressure. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so noble cavalry here. Do we try to go all the way around? I think we do. You withdraw. Losing command. CNC can't reach him. They'll probably rally on their own, but if they don't, we'll be prepared. They can kind of hover, so if this gap stretches out, we can do something with it. And what to do? Shooting at any of this infantry is kind of pointless. I mean, eventually we might have to, but I think for now we concentrate on taking out these 3 units so we can clear the way to move. And in the meantime, we can continue to withdraw to high ground. And if he pursues me, then hopefully some kind of gap will open up that we can exploit. Next turn. Yeah, it's not a huge surprise. Too bad though. They'll pull away, we'll follow, etc., etc. Hoping to hit that artillery from behind. Yeah, our attempt to play for time isn't really succeeding. What we need is to delay losing here until we can show up behind. Otherwise it could get ugly. The hills will help a little bit, but probably not all that much. They didn't turn to face because there's a flank threat if they do so. They will not do so against lights. However, we can see they'll frag on impact here. They did not. It's okay. Here, see if they'll frag. Very good. That sets up an auto drop. Let me start. This is kind of a waste of arrows, but I think we can start applying some pressure here. Eventually it'll be worth it. Get non-light cavalry ready to push past this rough ground to get in the rear. And do we sit here at risk of getting caught by a charge? I think we do. In order to do that. Okay. You go there, go to shift away. Now we have an active threat there to hopefully delay them. Could even shift over here. That might not be a bad idea. Something like that. Next turn. Okay, so that heavy artillery can no longer move. This is a problem. If we lose this infantry battle, then it doesn't matter what our dicking around on the flank accomplishes. Okay. Let's see. If you go here, yeah, see if they'll break. Lovely. Force an auto drop there. could charge and see what happens, but let's not. Instead, what can you do that would actually be useful? Not that, because then we might get trapped. This isn't useful. We really need to find something better to do with our time here. Damn it, there's nothing good you can do. Just be ready to move. Here, again, there's a gap, but not enough of a gap to take advantage of. There'd be a hill there, but armor advantage would screw us over. Can buy just a bit more time by running a little further. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the line, I think. Okay, we'll see what happens. Next turn. Right. Prepare to go take care of that artillery. Actually, some pressure on here as well. Delay them. Ah, that's bad. That's bad. Might lose this one. This hill on its own is not really going to be enough. If he can engage us, that will be fine as a delay. Next turn, this is where things get dangerous. Oh, for fuck's sake, really dangerous. That I'm not really concerned about. This is more what I am concerned about. we could do, you go here, then you go here. How does that go? It's not the best. Prepare to pile in. We're going to advance so that if we get pushed back, we get pushed back uphill. So that's something. Alright, that's going to have to be good enough for now. Here, let's see if we can take care of this real quick. Lovely, now die. That's too bad they're pursuing that way. You go down. Murder that stupid artillery. More importantly, you need to start rushing towards the rear of the main clash. Which is also what our horse archers should probably be doing. Trapped, huh? Okay. Actually, good. That'll slow them down if they attempt to flee. Keep them locked in. They could charge here, but if they do, does that free us up? No. That's a danger, but if we face them, then we can get trapped in. That said, that might ultimately be preferable. We could always charge and bounce here, which would free this unit up if it's not already screwed. I'm gonna accept the sacrifice there as a cost of trying to kill this cataphract. I have super hungry cats that are super annoying, so no voiceover this turn. Alright, next turn. Getting to the critical stage here where I could start to lose control of things. Ah, fuck. If they don't break, we can at least auto-drop the auxiliaries, but that's quite hideous. First things first. Ooh. How low are they? Quite low. Here, discharge. Well, since they insist on not dying, quite rude. Here we charge. That at least gets us out of check range for when this unit goes. Auto drop there. Flaccid. Yeah. Combat strength modifier should start to kick in our favor as the fight drags on. Push back. Downhill, which is terrible, but at least the checks won't affect other units. Next turn. Some good stuff coming in, and some ugly stuff too. Wow, they held. That's surprising. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I think what we're going to need to do damn, we can't. I don't think there's a way for us to zone them out, unfortunately. If we're lucky, they'll pursue us off map. If we do this, this is a bit dodgy, but then in pursuit, this unit might proceed to auto-drop the enemy. You can just keep that guard unit distracted. They're close to an auto break as well. Okay. Meantime, these lights can continue to harass the enemy. Here, see if that'll pull you that way. Okay. Well, everyone else can go do their own thing. There's construction in the background, so no voiceover. Next turn, let's see how hideous this gets. That buys him some time, it's unfortunate. Likely just bounce that, but if we fall back here, then we can get another auto drop in. Alright, do we hold? Barely. Break. Ah, that seals things for sure. Ooh, I don't know about that. Alright, very good. We won't look at the scoreboard yet because the mirror is still ongoing, so it won't mean that much. Yeah, this was interesting, wasn't it? I feel like I could have dropped two of these lights and had another warband, and that would have been nice. Ultimately, this long flank move by cavalry really was starting to pay off. but it was a risk, and there was a real potential of collapse that had some bad luck here. That said, if this had gone on, let's say I'd lost this unit immediately on that auto drop, and it's caused a drop here, so the battle went on. I would be pretty confident of winning anyway, given that we've got, what, 3 cavalry units free to do stuff. This unit's going to score another auto drop here, possibly pursuing in this direction. It's looking good. So basically, we played for time with our warbands, because they can't really take on these legionaries head on in flat open, and we wanted to wait until the flank could come through and help, which is, despite quite a bit of messiness, more or less what happened. So, good game to Carez. Mirror's ongoing. Till next time.